Shalom, shalom. Yeah, this is Vessel. Um, Throughout my life, the Most High has been putting dreams, He's giving me dreams, a lot of dreams, along with visions and all kinds of stuff. But there's a few dreams He's given me here recently, well, not recently, but given me throughout the years, all since I was in my 20s. And He gave me this one here. He says I can finally release it. There's a lot of stuff I've been wanting to say, but it's up to Him. So here we go. When I was about 22 years old, I was walking, and I walked into the NAACP office, in the neighborhood that's maybe about a half mile from where I lived. I don't know what made me walk in there. And I just walked in, I looked around, didn't really speak to anybody, say anything, just walked out. And as I walked out the door and opened up the door and put my foot onto the sidewalk, I had this vision. It was a vision of people, bodies laid all over, everywhere, just everywhere. Everywhere. And I was looking around, and just kids, everybody just laid out. Who knows how many. And just about 15 minutes ago, He says, tell them this dream. So I'm telling you, whatever it is, and whatever the dream actually meant, somehow it fits the possibility of a reality that's coming to our people and people within our bloodline. So I'm going to say this. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, when we get to the point where we are beyond pettiness, I don't like them, so I'm not going to help them. There are no strangers in foxholes, I promise you. When bullets are flying, everybody in that hole is your friend. And right now, if you don't realize that we're about on a hole, then it's time to get, it's time to get your mind right. There's a lot going on that you don't know just yet, but a lot's going to be revealed. Now, they said they're in D.C. and different places trying to get rid of the criminal element. But who's going to get rid of the criminal element in the White House? The Republican Party and those sleepers that's within the Democratic Party. They're everywhere. The one thing that they do not know about our people and have not figured it out. See, when you want to bring something into a oneness, sometimes it takes great adversity in order to do so. And they're creating adversity. And they're going to do the one thing that we haven't been able to do for ourselves. They're going to unite us out of necessity. Mostly everything that we created or invented that have changed and elevated man has been out of necessity. And when it gets to the point that we realize that for the survival of our people, our race, and our bloodline, it is going to be a necessity that we come together as a people. And we will, those of us who are part of the 1/3. You get what I'm saying? As for the rest of them who, with that craziness, like I said, get away from them. I told you I seen bodies in the streets at 21 years old, 22 years old, something like that. And a vision, it's clear as day. A lot of them, just laying there. Let's deal with a basic fact here. A real basic fact. These people are the only people on the face of the planet, and not all of them, just saying. The ones, you know who they are, how they act or whatever, what they're trying to do, those that have negatively affected every other people on the face of the planet, including their own. Everybody. They have killed, murdered, raped everybody. Not quite like us, but they've done it. They really have. And now that race is facing all kinds of things. And it's one of the reasons why they're scared, because they realize that, oh my God, they're going to do to us what we did to them. That's their fear. So that makes them the most dangerous they ever been on the face of the planet. Do not be fooled. They're not playing. Because in their mind, they're cornered. But they cornered themselves in their own mind. Only thing we ever wanted was just peace. But since you won't let us have peace, now what? Look around you. See thy brother. See thy sister. See thy mother. See thy son. In many different cultures. In many different cultures. Same bloodline. Keep your head up. Keep praying to Yahshua be the everlasting glory.